Welcome back to Metal Chopping Block. On this episode, we're doing martinis. Tonight, we're going to do three types of martinis. The first one we're going to do is going to be a basic vodka, vermouth, and olive martini, your classic. The second one, we're going to do a cosmopolitan, but we're going to put a different spin on it, the way my wife likes it. So we're going to add a little something to it and make it our own metal chopping block version. And the third one, we're going to get a little bit of an X factor, one that most people don't know. It's a very cool martini. It's called the Gotham. So, the first one we're going to start with today is the vodka martini. Now, the original martini was gin. We're going with vodka because it's the more popular drink and more people like vodka than gin, so we're going to start with that one. But the original is the gin martini, but we're doing vodka. So all we need for that is a top shelf. Because we're not mixing with anything, you want to use the best vodka that you like. I love Belvedere. There's other good ones too, but tonight we're going to use the Belvedere vodka, vermouth, olives, shaker with ice, and that's it. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is we put ice in the shaker. So the way I like to do them, they're a little stronger. I do 2.5 shots. If you like, you can do 2 shots, you can do 1.5. It all comes down to preference. But the way we're gonna do today is the way the metal chopping block likes to do it, and we're gonna do 2.5 shots. Next step, we're going to put a little bit of vermouth in here. So what I like to do is we put a little vermouth, shake it, coat the glass, dump it, and then we start building on top of that. So I've coated the glass with vermouth. If you wanted to too, you can pour a little bit into shaker and then add it that way. It's just nice to have a nice coating on the glass that adds a little bit of flavor. So now what we do is we have the vodka in with the ice. We shake it, and then we just pour. So the last step is we put the olives on a spike or a stick. I like 3. You can have 1, you can have 2, or whatever you like. And now we're ready to drink. It's that simple. Okay, so our next one we're going to do is the Cosmo, but we're going to do it the metal chopping block way, which is really the way my wife likes it. So normally in a Cosmo, you have cranberry juice, vodka, and because we're mixing it, I don't use a top shelf vodka, but Russian Standard is nice. Use whatever vodka you like. Instead of lime, we're going to add oranges. She loves the orange or tangerine, and we'll put some raspberries. So let's get to it. First step is we cut the orange, and then we'll cut it in half again and squeeze. Okay, so now we have the orange squeezed into the shaker. So we're going to do 2 parts vodka because my wife doesn't like it too strong. So we're going to do 2 parts vodka. So we did 2 parts vodka and 3 parts cranberry juice. Okay, so now we have the squeezed orange, 2 parts vodka, 3 parts cranberry. We stir it. So today we're going to use raspberries. You can use strawberries, you can use a lot of different stuff. She likes raspberries, so that's what we're putting in for our garnish. Okay, so the last one we're gonna do now is called the Gotham. I found this recipe years ago when I built my bar at the old place. I've gone to numerous bars and ordered this drink, and not one bartender knows what I'm talking about. I've had to tell everybody how to make it. It's a friggin' awesome and very metal type of drink. Hopefully you enjoy it too. So let's get to it. As always, 2.5 shots of vodka. If you want a little less, if you want to go 3, it's totally up to you, but we're gonna do 2.5 shots of vodka. So after we put the 2.5 shots of vodka, like all the rest, we stir and pour directly into the glass. So now, this is where the magic happens. So now the next step is very important. This is what creates this whole drink. You get a beautiful layered section. It just looks fantastic. So what you do is you pour the black Zambuca into the cap, and then it's very important you don't dump it in because you want that layered effect. So you slowly pour it down the side, and then you get this beautiful gradual flow. Now you can add a little more if you like. A capful is usually pretty good. And then as you can see, you get darker at the bottom, and as it starts getting into the vodka, when you first start drinking it, you just taste vodka. When you get into that magical middle section, you start mixing the vodka with the Zambuca, and then by the bottom, it's just all Zambuca with a little bit of infusion of vodka. It's fantastic. Okay, we got all 3 drinks done. We have the vodka martini, the Cosmo the way my wife likes it, and we have the Gotham. Now it's time to taste them. Okay, so now we're gonna taste. I'm having the vodka martini.
I'm having the Gotham.
And I'm having the Cosmo.
So let's see what we think. Sempre duro.
Cheers. Cheers.
Well, the vodka martini is the way a vodka martini should taste. Just enough vermouth, enough olives, very beautiful. A future episode, we're going to do a dirty martini. What do you think of the Gotham?
It's interesting. It changes after every sip.
As you keep going down with this drink, what makes this drink awesome is as you go more where the 2 start mixing, it's a constant different flavor till you get to the bottom. It's a great drink. And Dante, what do you think of the Cosmo the way Mom likes it?
It's really good. Lots of flavor. Definitely taste the orange that you put in there. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Okay, so cheers for Metal Chopping Block. We appreciated having this. We're going to have a lot more drinking episodes, but right now, this is our first one. Sempre duro. And till next time.
Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe to our channel to keep us going.
And again, as always, all the music is done by
Me.
all right, up the irons, sempre duro. Till next time, Metal Chopping Block.
Really nice.
You like it?
Thanks, Nick.